fancy one, isn't it? My transition into senior camp, I felt like was really, really easy, you know. First camp was a bit daunting, obviously. There's a lot of new people you don't know, but they were really good with me, and yeah, just felt like I've slotted in really easily. Coming in and having, you know, Leslie, Tooney, Maya, especially, they're great girls, and we have a laugh together, so they made me feel really good. In the first camp you get a phone call, but then where I live is literally no signal, so I think I missed about 2 of Sarina's calls, which isn't ideal. And then I seen Sarina's profile picture and I was like, this is a joke. I ended up ringing her back on WhatsApp where I could do it off Wi-Fi, and she obviously told me I'd be coming on camp, and I was speechless. You know, I rang my mum straight after. She had a little cry, bless her, and then called me dad, who he's like one of my biggest influences in football. He's an amazing coach as well, so he was over the moon for me. So it was nice to tell him. You want to be going to every camp, you know, it's the best feeling when you get that call up. So, you know, even now when I get that email, I still send it on to my mum and my dad and stuff, because every time it just feels so surreal. You know, every age group at England, you know, you learn so much. Like this tactics is quite similar, so you know, it's sort of like you get drip fed throughout each age group, you know what's expected. I think when you actually get to like the seniors, it's very chilled, you know, you have a lot of your own time, you're expected to make the right decisions, you know, you're expected to just be a professional and take it upon yourself. Yeah, it's really nice. Every time I come on camp, the standard is so high, playing with the top players, but having a laugh, catching up with the girls, yeah, like just coming on camp, I just get to pester all the girls, which is quite fun. The group is amazing. I think you can see it in little moments that I've had when, you know, when I made my debut and scored. They were so happy for me. So yeah, we've got a great group of girls, and yeah, it's been really easy. Honestly, it's just all the blare. It was just so much adrenaline going through me, so much excitement. Was it like 30 minutes?
19.
Oh God, 19. Yeah, it's quite quick, isn't it?
How does it feel? First cap of so many.
It's always nice when it's more natural. Like on them arrival pictures, I just run through the door. But when it comes to having conversations, it doesn't bother me if the camera's there. I just feel like I'm talking personally to someone, you know. We're managed really well in terms of our load, and obviously it's really personalised as to minutes on the weekend and what's gone on at club. But when we get back into the swing of things, I think they do really well to make our sessions fun, and that's all that we want to do really. We just want to have some fun on the pitch, so easing us back in is really easy, and then obviously prepping for a game, we're all used to it, and yeah, it's just the fun part of it. I think it's the best thing about camp. In my downtime, I usually like to nap. Leslie, Tooney and Millie like to play this game called Partners, or like other games, and sometimes they get on me a bit because I like to go and chill, and they want to play games and stuff. So I'm consciously trying to, you know, play games with them, because I do like a good game. It's just sometimes, you know, when there's so much going on at camp, I just want to go nap and watch something. So I'm going to try and do that with them a bit more, spend some quality time with them. Since I signed professional, for me, media has always been a big part of football and women's football. It feels quite normal to me, but I feel like thankful to like all the older players and people that have paved the way. I feel like they've like normalised this. Coming into camp, obviously there's a lot more of it, and it feels quite normal to me because it's always been around, and I'm lucky that it's always been around, because I feel like it's great that we get to show people our day-to-day lives and get to show people what we get up to, because it's a great group of girls and such a funny group that we're blessed to be able to show everyone that. I mean, obviously I was nervous on my before my debut. I've not played with these girls in a proper game, professional game, or even a friendly. So obviously playing is a big thing, you know, getting used to people. Like in my head sometimes, you know, you're thinking, I hope I can just express myself and be free, and Sarina was great with that. She always encourages like playing with freedom and you know, just going out there and showing what you can do. So she was great in supporting me with that, but obviously it wouldn't be normal if I didn't have nerves. So I did, but as soon as the game started, I was just so at ease. You know, it was so nice to play with G and Tooney. Obviously, I spoke about Tooney. She makes me feel really comfortable when I'm on the pitch, so that was really nice to play alongside them. Now I've made me debut and I feel loads more comfortable and confident within the team. I'm really excited to get competitive games, you know. Everyone wants to be involved. We have such a high quality squad, so it's really nice to be in that competitive environment and be training with the best people every day. To be honest, I just want to be playing with the same confidence this time next year. I think this season's been amazing for me, confidence-wise, and the football I'm playing. So I think this time next year, I hope I'm playing with just as much confidence, and I hope that I've learned so much more and added so much more to my game. And wherever I am, I just want to be, one of the best players on the pitch always. So yeah.
Incredible. I want to say in the last few years it's been a bit euphoric. I said this after the Euros, but I think what we've achieved over the last few years in terms of putting women's football back on the map in England is something that I'll never ever forget and take for granted.